So right guys, so yesterday we have discussed regarding the yeast, right? We have also discussed regarding the hyphae, right? And the third important thing after the yeast as well as the molds are nothing but called as your hyphae, right? They exist in the form of a hyphae. So after the yeast as well as the molds, the next important thing we have to discuss is your dimorphic fungi. Is your dimorphic fungi. Now basically what is this dimorphic fungi? Dimorphic fungi is something that exists both in the form of an yeast, it also exists in the form of a hyphae, right? A fungi that can exist in both the forms like yeast and hyphae, that is called as a dimorphic fungi. Okay, so let us write down the definition. So dimorphic fungi is the fungi that grows like yeast, not only like that grows like yeast, not only like yeast and also like molds, yeast as well as molds, and depending upon the environmental condition. Now what do I mean by that is, at a certain degrees, right, at a certain temperature it will exist in the form of an yeast, at a certain temperature it will exist in the form of a mold. For example, in body temperature, what is the normal body temperature guys? Let us say 37-38 degrees centigrade. Okay, at body temperature this dimorphic fungi will exist in the form of an yeast. Next, at a cold temperature, outside the body there is cold temperature, right? Let us say less than 20 degrees. So in that temperature, I mean the temperature of the soil, right, will be less than 25 or less than 20 degrees. So there it will exist in the form of a mold. So it exists inside the body as an yeast, outside the body as a mold. Why? Because inside the body the temperature is 37 degrees and outside the body there is a cold temperature that is of less than 20 degrees. Okay, so what is the important thing is that, so in when does it exist in the form of an yeast, when does it exist in the form of a mold? Okay, so it exists in the form of an yeast at a body temperature, whereas it exists in the form of a mold at a cold temperature, cold temperature of how much? Less than 20 degrees centigrade. Okay, now let us discuss about the examples of this. So for the examples I just want you to remember a mnemonic that is called as HSBC bank, right? I hope all of you know what is HSBC bank. Okay, now when it comes to HSBC bank, H stands for histoplasma. H stands for what? H stands for histoplasma. After that, S stands for Sporothrix. Okay, B stands for blastomyces. And finally C stands for Coccidioides. Okay, so what are the things we have got here? One is your H, which stands for histoplasma. Next we have got Sporothrix. Next we have got B stands for blastomyces and C stands for Coccidioides. Okay, so these are the examples of the dimorphic fungi. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. Goodbye.